Hi, I'm Bill Wetzel from the SurfRatsBall.com. I am the host of the SurfRatsBall.com, and if you're not there, get your butt there. I'm about to do another stupid video. I guess they're not really stupid, but I think they're stupid. But people seem to like them. So, what I'm going to do today, I'm going to talk about my surf belt and what I wear and how I wear it and why I wear it and all that good stuff. And what's on the surf belt. So, there's a lot of surf belts on the market, and to be honest with you, you probably could wear a regular leather belt in the surf. But, and actually I used to do that. But the surf belt I use is made by Steve Napick. It's called the Ultimate Surf Belt. There's a lot of other good ones, but this is the one I use. So, Z-Belt also. A Z-Belt, that's what I'm thinking of. Z-Belt makes a fantastic one. You know, and a lot of people make one. Z-Belt has the back, and it gives you support of your back. But this is a basic from Steve. It's a dive belt. See how thick this is and stiff? That's what you want, nice and stiff. And this is just a dive belt, and it's got Velcro here. Love this belt. I don't know what he charges for it, but it's fairly inexpensive. And this is the same belt that I used to use myself. I just made it. You can buy these parts, but I never had the Velcro. The Velcro is the key, because what the Velcro does is prevents it from doing this. And you don't want this flapping in the wind. You know, just keeps it nice and snug. So, putting the belt on. So, I see a lot of guys when they put their belt on. Their raincoat is tucked in their waders. Now, the whole purpose, really, of wearing a couple purposes. One of the purposes is to carry all your equipment on the belt, and the other purpose is to prevent water from going into your waders and filling up the waders. Well, how in the hell are you going to prevent that if you tuck your raincoat inside your waders? Your raincoat, you put your waders on, the raincoat should be outside of your waders, and the belt goes around your raincoat. That's how you do it. And that's the only way you should do it. So, or if you wear a wetsuit, you don't have to worry about that. So, my belt, what I have on it is really friggin' simple. You know, I see some guys, I swear to friggin' God, man, it's like a fashion show sometimes. I was just talking to my buddy. He wears, this guy, it's either a fashion show, or in your head you just got to carry too much. In his case, I think in his head he has to carry too much. For others, I swear it's a fashion show, because they'll have a belt, maybe not this belt, but a different belt, and they'll have like 100 plugs, and they'll look like a freaking ninja warrior is what they look like, you know. And they got all the gear. They have so much gear that they have to have straps around their shoulder to hold up the goddamn belt. It's like, what are you thinking, man? Mine is simple. So what I have on my belt is Boga Grip. The Boga Grip. Now, let me tell you something about the Boga Grip. That you should not leave home without it. Now, is this a 30 or 60? It's a 60s, because what's the point of a 30, really? I used to carry a 30, but man, I tell you, you get a few fish that you can't weigh, and the 30 bottoms out at 35, really. So this is 60. So and believe me, when it's around your waist, you don't know the difference between a 30 and a 60. Also, I got a 30 right here. Also, when you're going down to grab a fish, you know, you have a little bit more playroom with a 60 than a 30. You know, you can hold it up. See if I'm holding it up. You know, technically you probably shouldn't hold the fish up with a Boga Grip and weigh it, from what I understand. But sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. So mine is just held on by this clip. So when it's on, yeah, I'll put it on my waist. It's on my waist. I got the clip. I like this too because it just slides around. I can put them anywhere I want. And also the order of these. You know, I like my Boga grip first, my Pliers second, and my Manly's third. My Manly's just go in the back, and I'll explain it to you. But my Boga is, now I can get a fish and just, without even looking, click it back on. It's wonderful. That's the system I like. Other guys like systems where Turtle Cove, he makes a Boga grip holder where it's actually locked in. You know, this is what I'm used to, so this is what I like. It's up to you what you want to put on it. I mean, you can put on so much on the belt, it's unbelievable. Some guys wear their bag. If you're swimming, you're going to wear your bag on your belt. You know, a small bag. So the second thing I have, Vaughn style pliers. I think I did a review on my Vaughn style pliers. These are the 7-inch. You know, these will not cut hooks. These will obviously cut braid, but not hooks. I like the bigger pliers because it's really further away from the hooks, so I don't get hooks in my hand. Back in the day, by the way, before there were Bogas, I wanted to show you this. This is what we would carry. The gaff, man. Everybody had a friggin' gaff before the Boga grip. The Boga grip changed everything for a lot of people. I mean, you don't want hooks in your hand? Get a Boga grip. But this is what we used to use. And this would just attach to your belt, and it would come out. There you go. And you would just slip gap them. But this was just standard. You know, everybody had one of these. This is from the Surfcaster. You could even make a homemade one. I remember the fisherman, I think Doc Muller put out something way back in the day of how to make one of these, and everybody made it. I had a homemade one as well, I think, from his instructions. You know, we used to get everything from the fisherman. The fisherman we called it the Bible. You know, before the internet or anything, it was the fisherman. I couldn't wait to get my weekly fisherman. So, and the third thing, this is all I carry. This is it. The third thing, I carry a Manly. This is a Turtle Cove holder for my Manly. And the reason I carry the Manly is because if I need to cut hooks, I got a hook cutter on me. Now this, you see the lanyards I put on them? I think this is a lanyard from Lloyd's Lanyards. And this one came with like a little telephone cord wire. And this one does not have one. Just because, I don't know, I don't need a lanyard. I don't think I need a lanyard for this one. Because it just stays in my pouch. I don't ever use it unless I get hooks in my hand. Now check it out. This is after a season, right? Obviously, it still opens. It will cut, but look how rusty it is. So what I'm going to do is clean this up for my new season. And what I do is I'm going to pack this whole thing full of grease and pack this full of grease. That way it's kind of waterproof and I don't have to worry about it. You know, but not too much. I mean, I'm basic, man. The simpler, the better for me with a surf belt. You know, I don't need a lot of hocus pocus, and I just keep it simple. You know, that's it. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the Surf Rats Ball.